ESPN should audible right now on Monday Night Football. They need to recognize that putting a third-game analyst in a vehicle that goes nearly 30 miles per hour nearly 10 feet off the sideline is a mistake. There is a reason no one else does it. The gimmick is kind of a shame, because the new team of play-by-player Joe Tessiter, Jason Witten and on-field analyst Booger McFarland, as well as ESPN's production team, had some really good moments in their debut, calling the Raiders-Rams game in what is a diminished, but still prestigious MNF booth. The boothmobile is not worth the hassle or the extra expense, especially since not one more viewer will watch because of it. All it does is stunt conversation between the trio, while adding little substance. ESPN believes in the group, so it should put it in its best position to succeed. ESPN's MNF producer, Jay Rothman, has said Tessiter is a young Brent Musburger-Frank Sinatra combo, while Witten is Captain America and McFarland will be football's Charles Barkley. After opening night, that still seems like a little much, though they do have potential. Witten is paid like the star of the show, at a reported $4.5 million plus. In his debut, he wasn't bad, and, contrary to some observations on Twitter, he is, in fact, not a robot. I've met him. He's 100% human. He gave some insight, especially when talking about what the receivers were trying to do. If there is more personality in there, then he has room to grow. McFarland, showing one of the reasons he was hired, had the strongest comment of the night when he described John Gruden's trade of Khalil Mack to the Bears as destined to be one of the worst in NFL history. It would be better if the two were able to challenge each other more instead of it feeling like McFarland is butting in. The unnatural setup of not having the trio together in the booth forced them to use the most nicknames on ESPN since Chris Berman was in his prime. ESPN might want to advertise the group as Tess, Witt and Booger and try to have fun with the incessant verbal cues since the three aren't next to one another. Meanwhile, poor Lisa Salters, ESPN sideline reporter, didn't have a nickname or much airtime. Unlike Buster Olney, who is the fourth voice on Sunday Night Baseball, Salters was barely heard from during the game. Maybe she should go by Salty. At the end of the second quarter, Tessiter billed the fact that the Booger perch would give him a unique view of the interior line. While we never got much of that, moments later McFarland noted Gruden was telling the referees to spot the ball quicker. Toward the end of the game, McFarland also said that the energy was out of the building and the Raiders' heads were down. If given the chance, Salters could have made either observation. See also Jason Witten has ways to go to match in men's ESPN hype. ESPN's lead Monday Night Football producer, Jay Rothman, did not. The Tess effect, the nickname for Tessiter's luck of having sensational college games, did not translate in his first regular season NFL game as the Rams pulled away with a 33-13 win. Tessiter had an impactful call on probably the most important play of the game.